Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jinx here.
And welcome back to Humankind on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so before we get started, I'd like to note that for whatever reason, all of our settings were erased. So like when I came into the game, I still had to, select that I didn't want to be part of their marketing thing, and then I didn't need tutorials. And also they erased the character we had created and all those settings, and then within the game settings as well through here, all of that was erased for some reason. And so we've been slowly kind of trying to perfect the audio settings, because like most games these days, you can't just leave them all at 100%. It seems like they always are messed up. Like the music will be too loud and the talking won't be loud enough. This game's a really good example of that. The voice acting is so low that when you have the default settings, you can't really hear it over the music and the sound effects. And so you gotta turn that all the way down. I've been kind of like getting it just right over the course of this series, and all that's been erased. And unfortunately, I don't remember what any of them were, so I just kind of did what I could, but it feels like the music's still too loud. I don't know.
I feel like this song is
maybe it's
loud,
just
like
this song.
Somebody's just banging a drum in your ear.
Yeah,
you think this is too loud, huh?
Do keep in mind, guys, that the settings, the sound settings are unfortunately going to be a bit off here. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys moving. See where we want to send them. I actually want to get them one more unit before we send them off, though. We can bring them like over to here. Man, we need to get ready for this conflict, and I feel like we got this city stable enough. We should go after her ponies.
Yeah.
Of course, we won't be able to do that until we're actually at war with her.
Gonna take your ponies.
But if you take those and she doesn't have any other ones, she won't be able to build any more pony units. So these guys are just about done with that production building. But I think we're going to go ahead and switch them out to a unit real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Just so they can get a fourth unit. What do they have here? I know it's a pretty good mixed force. So currently they have...
Nicky guy.
They have the warrior guy, yep. They have
Pony
the Assyrian
guy.
riders.
Or
raiders,
guy.
excuse me. And the archers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get them fourth unit. So can't get the chariots.
How about a spearman?
Could do a spearman.
Poke your ponies.
These guys do so much more damage, though.
That's true.
That even against ponies, I mean, yeah, I feel like they're still the better option. So I think we're going to do another one of these guys. Although they do take 2 turns, so do the spearmen. But I think that's because they're counting the stoneworks here. So let's go ahead and move that. There we go. It'll just, no, it's still going to take 2 turns. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, well, we'll let them go ahead and take the 2 turns. And we'll just have to wait to send the army up there until they get that unit. I don't want to have to go chase them down. So it definitely wasn't only that song. Because clearly it's still too loud. So I went ahead and adjusted the sound a bit more, guys.
Everyone's very passionate about their songs.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I think that's it for this turn, right? That's all we need to do. So yeah, she's going to take out that location next turn. And then we'll have to see what she does. She might attack those warriors that we got. They'll have to retreat. I suppose I should have sent them to go attack her. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we were doing there. She's got one more turn, though. Maybe I didn't want to fight them while they're up on that hill. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
Because don't they have more combat strength than we do?
Yeah, they do.
It'd be 85 to 90. Yeah, they're a bit better than our units. But we could bring in this unit here and outnumber her. Because we have the reinforcements. So you know what, guys? Let's go ahead and... Let's see how we want to do this. Yeah, clearly this is the best way to go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to attack her with all these units here. And that should give us the advantage. Because the 85 plus the 28. So Jinx also noticed that it says Queen Praetorian here. I think it really erased the character completely. I think we're... Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Goodness.
So
Okay.
we'd have to remake the character. That is
Well, that's a new
irritating.
look for you.
Yeah, that is really irritating, guys. So when they erased my character, I thought that at the very least, like the game we had already started would still have him. I didn't know I'd have to recreate them. So I'll have to do that before we record next episode. But yeah, that's just an example of how they erased everything we had. But I'm surprised that it doesn't even save. I guess it's just because that's associated with your profile. Okay. It's what it is, guys. We'll have to change it for the next episode. But yeah, just kind of a bummer that happened. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. If it was a patch or something that wiped it out, or what the deal is. So these guys are going to be setting up an outpost here, and I think we will go ahead and do that. I know we have a lot of things we need to get with this influence, but I don't want these guys just sitting up here forever. So let's set up the outpost. Plus, there's a lot of resources here as well. So let's just go and do it. So we need to find the best location. There's not going to be anything really good here, guys. And this is going to take a lot of turns, too. That's another reason to do it. Yeah, it's snowy, so it's not great. But we're only getting it for all the resources there, because there's 3. There's also something in the ocean there, maybe some oil or something. There are these ones here that have 10, but you know what? I like having it up on the hill, so we're going to put it here. Alright, so that's going to take them a long time to set up. And then these guys just going to have to wait until they get their last dude here.
Just waiting for your buddies.
Yeah, waiting for their friends.
Keep a wary eye on the Carthaginians. With strong ships on the waters and elephants on land, one hopes they will stay friendly.
We met someone new.
We met somebody new. So we're exploring the seas, and clearly we're not the only ones doing so. We met the Carthaginians.
Hopefully we can get around them.
I mean, we should be able to. We could also just attack him, too. If he doesn't attack us. I mean, I feel like now would be the time to destroy him because it's a scout. And so you can set up outposts around here. And also, you know, we just want to hurt him and make sure he doesn't establish anything here. So that would be an option. He might be gone by the time I get over there, though. So these guys are just barely still alive, but they should be able to get back into the coastal territory here. I don't remember what I was doing with them.
I think we were getting some goodies.
Yeah, maybe we went to go get a goodie thing.
Oh, more tempting goodies.
More tempting goodies. Alright, so we're going to be moving over here to do the attack. Can we do it before we could? Of course, we got to get this other unit there. Oh, they can't move. Never mind. Never mind.
It's like, wait for your friends.
Yeah.
Don't go charging in there all by yourself.
Okay, so this scout here, I think we explored all around there. Kind of limited on what all we can do. Looks like there's some land over there, but the scout wouldn't be able to make it. I wish there was a way to, like, maybe there is, to set him up to move a certain route. So he's trying to skip around these locations because they take longer. But that's how your unit gets killed out there in the sea.
It's like, I'm just going to take a shortcut.
Yeah.
Down this scary, dark path.
So we met him. He wants to do a non-aggression pact. Of course he does. We're going to go ahead and counter and ask him for money. And he refused. So it's like, hey, it's your fault that you didn't get the non-aggression pact because you didn't give me any money. So let me just take a look and see what all our notifications are about. Like I said, we met them. Did we lose somebody else at sea? Oh, no, that was the one that was going to be damaged. Okay. Some conversions happening. Of course, we're known as a thief. So that's all the new people are going to know us as a thief as well.
Slander.
Lost some population because they probably didn't have enough food to maintain that new population because they had just got that last turn.
They starved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that'll happen in your outposts and stuff. They won't have enough food. So I think we should attack him. And he'll probably just retreat. I just don't want him settling over here.
Like, don't be looking at my stuff.
And so yeah, we'll go after him again next turn. And he's going to move much slower than us because we got a warship while he's just a scout. So we should be able to catch up with him. Now for these guys, this scout, I'm not entirely sure where to go. I guess they can land there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have them land right there. Their ponies took off. They raided us and then they left.
Cowards.
Alright, so let's slowly inch forward because we got to make sure we're bringing our other units with us. Because if they attack us, I mean, we'll be able to bring them into battle, but it's just easier to have these guys going with us. I assume they're right in this area where we can't see. Yep, they're there.
In the trees.
Alright, so let's make sure that these guys are in the battle area. And then we're going to attack them here. I assume they're going to retreat.
Do they have to be next to the enemy?
No. As long as they're in the battle area.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
So see how they're in the area?
Gotcha.
And it looks like our 3 units over there are just outside the battle. So they'll retreat, of course, but they retreated the wrong way. So, I mean, I guess they'll be up on the hill. But yeah, that was not the best way for them to attack.
They're running to the sea.
And maybe we should take the hill. And we can actually attack them again, but those would be all reinforcements, so it's a little risky. Yeah, and they'll... Where would they be?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It looks like they don't have anywhere to deploy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going on there. They have nowhere to deploy. So I'm not entirely sure... What happens in that instance is... See, here they have one location to deploy. But I'm not sure what happens if you attack them here.
Yeah, because it's all yours.
We can try that. Yeah, I guess we can try that. And this will bring in our other units as well. We'll have the reinforcements. But I'm not entirely sure what happens with their units, though. Just take a look here. I guess they would just be at that one location there. Okay. So that means they can only bring 1 unit in battle for each turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and manually deploy. And we'll want to make sure we bring in these reinforcements as well. Because this guy, he doesn't want to do it on his lonesome.
As much as he would love the glory of the battle.
And then, yeah, we need to get the reinforcements in play here. Let's see. Can we do it now, or do we gotta wait for the battle starts? Looks like we gotta wait for the battle to start. I'm not seeing any of the plus here. Also, it looks like our scout is involved in it, too. We'll just leave him over there, I suppose.
I'm here for moral support, guys.
Alright, so it's gonna enter deployment. And... let's go to the reinforcements now. And we'll bring in the spearmen, since that's a horse guy they have. So let's deploy them. And then we'll need to actually move them. Oops. Move them in to attack the horse guy. And so yeah, they only have the one area to deploy in. And so what would be a good idea is for us to actually move this guy down here and attack down the hill with somebody else so that they can't deploy anybody. I think that'd be the best way to do it. So yeah, let's go ahead and have... let me just make sure they'll let me bring in somebody else here. We'll bring in the raiders here. Okay, so yeah, we'll just put them up here and then we'll put them on the hill. I hate that I do that. So they'll attack down the hill. And unfortunately I ended their turn, I think. Yeah, I think I ended their turn. Okay. The controls, guys. The struggle with the controls. Alright, so this time let's not end their turn. Let's do it this way. It's so easy to end their turn. Alright, so already they're almost dead. And so we can attack with those swordmen, or we can bring in the bowmen, see if they can attack them. And then nobody takes any damage here. Here we go. Although they won't die. So we're still gonna have to attack them with the swords guys. Oh, maybe not. So we were able to do that battle, completely wiping out that unit without him ever getting a turn. And so now let's attack him again. And so, yeah, he'll just have the one unit there, but it's treated as a new battle. So apparently he's able to retreat again, unfortunately. Okay, so that's a shame.
They ran so far.
Yeah, they did run pretty far. And I think nobody has any movement points left, so he's getting away. But they're weaker now. And they're not going to come interfere with our attempts to take that out either. Okay, so did they get their unit? They did. So let's get this guy moving on over here.
Nicky friend.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to bring him up to their borders in preparation for the actual war, since right now we're not at war yet. They're just little battles.
Skirmishes.
Yeah, skirmishes on the borders. So yeah, we can go after the ponies first, though the mountains make that difficult.
Yeah.
You got to ramp all the way around. Okay. I see. This might be better to just go after Thebes then in that case.
I hope you guys brought snacks.
Yeah, it's probably best to just go after Thebes. Let's go up there slowly. Just in case she moves units over here. Alright, so this guy couldn't get across here anyway because it's the ocean. Let's just give him a turn sitting here. Let's not risk anything, guys. We'll go out there in the next turn.
He's just looking out there like, I see the shinies.
I did see what happened with those units, how we lost them. So that one that we had, wherever he was over here. Mm-hmm. So what I didn't see is that I had set him to move another turn. Like I had set him to, so that's why we never got a notification about him, and he was just dead. Because I had set him to move, like we moved him in here,
2 turns.
And yeah, I had clicked on this, and so I needed to go back to him next turn, but because he already had orders, they didn't tell us.
Oh, I see.
And so that's what happened there with that guy.
Poor guy.
I don't know what happened here, though, because I looked at the video when that unit was going across, and he should have made it. It said 1 turn, and then it took 2. So I don't know what happened there, guys. It lied to us.
The lies.
The lies. So did they also finish the construction of that building that we had set up here?
The stone.
Yeah.
Something.
They must have finished that, too.
Stonery.
Yeah, I think they got that done as well. Because the stone works.
Yeah.
We must have had enough rollover there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get them. What do they need here? We do need to start getting more science, but let me see if any of this infrastructure is worth building. Because, remember, infrastructure doesn't reduce stability. So like the watermill, you get 20 plus stability, or excuse me, 20 plus industry. And so that's why I like getting this type of stuff first. Flood irrigation, 22 food. Yeah, let's get that stuff first. Because while the districts, they do give you the population. So you have the work slots. And so that's where they're beneficial, is the works, the basically worker jobs here. We can start getting food, by the way. And I guess we'll just keep these guys in industry. But yeah, the districts also will remain with a consistently high construction costs. That's because you'll be building these, like makers' quarters, market quarters, farmers' quarters, all that. You'll be building those throughout the entire game. Well, these ones, they kind of do an interesting little way of how infrastructure works. We'll see later in the game. But basically, you can get cities built where they have all the infrastructure of the previous ages already, which is really nice. Because in Civilization, you know, when you set up a new city, it's like you feel like it's just this daunting prospect of constructing all these buildings to get them caught up. But that's not the case in this game. You can just get them all, you can just get the city built with all that stuff. It really kind of puts it not on the same level as a city that's been around for a while, but makes it pretty decent at the start. So yeah, we're going to work on the infrastructure because it doesn't require the, doesn't reduce the stability, and it's a lot cheaper production-wise. And it gives way better bonuses. There's no, none of those districts will produce that amount of food that we're getting right now. We do have an event here in Assyria Jynx, a map of the heavens.
The Empire's achievements in the sciences are already a matter of great pride. Now, a bright, industrious woman hailing from the Empire's most renowned center of learning, Assyria, has presented you with an atlas of the heavens, dividing the stars into constellations. Their wheeling nature, once the domain of the gods alone, now approaches human comprehension. How should it be used?
So we can either militarize it, and then we'll get eagle-eyed on all of our units. That's a +2 vision for them all. Or educate, and then science investing on 3 cities. Basically, you get less money for science. I think that's the better way to go. Let's educate our people about the stars.
Everybody needs to look at the stars.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I don't know why we're being notified about that battle again, but that was this turn, right? That we did this battle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's go and end our turn, I think. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We got those units moving along. Looking good everywhere. No money or influence to spend. And so hopefully you can catch her. I don't know where she's going. Oh, she's coming back to us. Well, that's not very smart. Is she going to attack us?
Yeah, I think so.
She's going to hang out in the woods over there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attack her army here. We need to find out the best way to do this, though. Where we can, like, not have her up on the hills, if possible. I guess that at least separates some of the units there. So yeah, we'll do it that way. And so it'll be 5 units against 3. We'll need to take a look at what she's got here. So these are her unique archers. They are very good.
Means the land of the bow.
They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of range. Can shoot at a target without having a clear line of sight as well. These are going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But she does just have these 2 cruddy warriors here. I mean, not cruddy, but they're better than our spearmen. Okay, so let's do the manual battle. And hopefully we can set these guys up for success here. Just based on our placement. So we need to have... Let me just take a look.
I had no idea what was going on with those shieldmen. I thought they were like riding walruses or something.
So these guys have 28. They're clearly our best unit. And they're our worst, I think. Okay, so the spearman needs to be in the back over here. So hopefully they don't die. Oops. And then we're going to want this guy away from the hill. So I'll put him over here. Okay, so I think that looks pretty solid. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to do here to be good to go. So let's go and enter planet. And then take a look and see where she placed her units. So I'm trying to look at her units. Can we not do that here? Okay, so the archer's guarding the flag. That's a good place to put it. He's sitting on the hill. And he's protected as well. I feel like you need to deal with the archer first because it's going to do a lot of damage. And so let's take the swordsman. Can we get over there? We cannot. Can maybe a cav unit get over there? Like this guy, can he get over there? He can. Okay, so let's have him ride up the hill. Obviously you don't want to fight up on the hill, but there's really no other choice. That's a river tile, so... We're going to take a lot of damage, guys. It is what it is, but it's better than to allow... I mean, I can try shooting at it first, I suppose, to weaken it, soften it up a little bit.
They're ferocious, though.
Remember, they're going to just be sitting on that hill shooting at us and not taking any damage, and it's their best unit. And so that's what I'm worried about here, guys. So
well, our archers didn't even hurt their feelings with that.
Yeah, our archers aren't great. They're not special archers. Look how much damage that archer did. Good God, and we barely even touched it. Yeah, this is a problem here, guys. Okay, so,
This is a pickle.
Yeah. And these warriors are better than our Assyrian raiders as well. Okay, so yeah, that's a problem. We need to get her to attack the swordsman on the hill, basically.
She's just gonna sit there with the archers, probably. Although, I don't know, she might not be able to help herself.
Let's see, how else can we do this? Can these guys do okay? They're overmatched as well. Wow, we are way overmatched here, guys. Her units are just better than ours.
And they're veterans.
The ferociousness
Yeah.
is also causing a problem. And they get a combat strength from being different religions. So she's getting a stupid number of combat strengths that I was not anticipating. Okay, so
That was not in our recon report.
yeah. Somebody needs to be sacrificed, basically. So it's going to have to be the spearman.
The spearman.
So we're going to put the spearman right here. He's not going to attack where they get the defensive bonus. Instead, we will defend. And then this guy could come down, but yeah, I think what we need to do is just take out... Let me just see. How would he do against this unit? It's hard to see. Looks like we would do better against that unit. I should have had that guy go up on the hill, but that's what it is. Yeah, I guess we'll attack from here since this is the only unit that can do well against them. So we'll have him attack. And we did close to the same amount of damage there. He can go this way. We gotta take out those damn archers, guys. Though maybe we should have the swordsman do that. Next turn. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go up here and save ourselves. And then let her get a turn. She'll kill the spearmen. That's what I expected. They're our sacrifice. They're our weakest unit.
They're still hanging in there. Oh.
It took the turn of all three of the units, though. That's what's important.
I was going to say, there's still one guy hanging in.
Oh, no. He's definitely dead. Alright, so now we need to use our archer to hopefully do a bit more damage to their archers. Those archers are ridiculous, guys. Alright, that's a little bit better than the last time. And then I'm going to see if he can't get an attack, and he can. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's have these guys go up here. And then they're going to attack after the swordsman, probably. Or maybe I should just... Yeah, we should probably soften it up again. So we're probably going to lose this unit too, guys. These guys are way better than I thought they were, so... We're just kind of like doing what we can here. Trying to get this archer killed, because this archer is ridiculous. God. The archer's going to get another turn now.
Damn him.
Okay. So the cav is going to stay on the hill, because otherwise, yeah, it's just not going to do good damage against these units here, guys. I was looking at the injured unit and thought maybe, but no, we're still going to take more damage. So let's just stay up on the hill, guys. That guy will die. The horse. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he's going to come down the hill.
I was going to say, what are they doing? Just flooding us?
Okay, so that wasn't that bad. We lost the unit I expected to lose. This is the last turn, by the way, guys. So the question is, should we... Now, we shouldn't waste the archer's turn on attacking that archer. Yeah, let's instead attack this guy here. Alright, so that didn't kill him, unfortunately. Alright, so let's have... Jeez. I ain't sure how to go about doing this.
God, it stresses me out so bad at automatically going to enter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they're able to do so much damage. And no matter what, it's going to be the same amount of damage here, guys.
Ferocious.
Alright, so we'll have this one go here so that the cav unit would be the one... I mean, it's really going to be... She'll be able to kill whoever she wants, basically. She'll probably kill the swordsman, too. And then they'll be uphill on their last turn here. Well, yeah, she wasn't able to kill anybody. But unfortunately, we won't be able to finish the battle in this turn. Because that's it. That's all 3 rounds. So yeah, unfortunately, we lost 2 units.
Yeah.
To kill her 3. I mean, given that's not bad. I mean, it could be worse. And that's if we don't lose anybody the next round, which hopefully we shouldn't. I think our archer should be able to do enough damage. We'll have to see, though, guys.
Maybe that's her whole army, though.
I think it is her whole army.
That's her veterans. Like,
also, we got the military star.
Seems like that's who she's been running around fighting everybody with.
I think this is a bigger hit to her than it is to us. Because we still have this army over here. And we got this army over here. I don't know how well a siege of Thebes would work with this army. I think we'd need more units, honestly. And we don't know what she's got over there. And I'm not ready to start the war yet. Let's just wait to start the conflict. How do we get to Thebes? Up here. Okay, so we'll start heading over there still. But we will not actually invade her yet. Yeah, that was a tough battle, guys.
Yeah.
Real tough battle.
I wasn't expecting the archers to be as powerful as they were.
So unfortunately, because of the battle, these guys can't go into that tile.
Oh, because they were a part of it?
No, not because they weren't a part of it, but because they can't enter the battle.
Oh.
And so they have to enter over here, which means, you know, they need all their movement points to go in the water, so it means it's going to take another turn, essentially. So these guys are available, so we could, like, scout out Thebes, just kind of see what it looks like, and see if she's got any other units over here.
We're just going to take a look.
Yeah, just take a peek over here.
Although it's all shroudy.
Yeah, we can't even enter her territory. Okay. We could set up an outpost here and take this from her. Let's just skip our turn, though. And then we're going to attack him, too. Very aggressive playthrough here in this series.
We tried to just be farmers.
I tried. Just be friends with people, but nobody wants to let me just be friends. Let me mind my own business. Alright, so I was going to enter deployment. Alright, so he was able to fire back at us, did a little bit of damage there. But he'll be destroyed in this turn here, guys. And we've sunk him.
Victory!
Alright.
These are our seas.
So we got a sea victory. At least there's that, guys. Alright, so we're going to dip back out over to the sea and see if we can't grab this and then get back in. I don't see what would stop us. We won't be able to get in this turn, but there shouldn't be anything stopping us getting in their next turn. A lot of islands over here. Also, our third city here, which we did not name yet.
No, we didn't.
And Jynx didn't come up with a name either.
I sure didn't. I'm terrible.
So yeah, we need a name. I think
Riverland.
Sure.
Riverton.
Sure, why not? I think in Baldur's Gate 3...
River Run.
I think Riverton is... If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the name of one of the settlements in Baldur's Gate 3.
Is it Revelton?
It might be. I think that name is fine here. It's right on this river. And that's why we settled there as well, because it's got the really great food production. What is this over here? Swamp? Oh, dry grass. It looks swampy to me for some reason.
Swampy.
Yeah, it looks really swampy.
It's not dry at all.
No. That's weird.
Quite muddy.
All these little animals roaming around though. Anyways, we need to select something here. So they got that extra food, and so we're gonna really start growing fairly quick here. So we need more production here. You can see it's gonna take a really long time to get all this other stuff built here. But yeah, the Maker's Quarter would only produce five production, guys. So really not much. And so if we're gonna go for production, it would be better doing the water mill. And so that's what we'll do. That's 14 production. And also, we're able to enter the next era, if we so desired. So I'm just going to scroll through these so you can see what the options are. We won't look at the exact choices because we're not going to select one now. We got the Norse. The Vikings, Jynx.
I feel like we gotta be. Nobody wants to be friends.
So we will not select one right now because we need to spend some time getting fame in this era. And you know what, guys? There's probably a ton of stars that we can get here pretty soon. Yeah, the tech there. A little bit far off from the money. Influence, are getting close to that one. Interestingly, we already got all of the stars here for expansion. So we got all those. But yeah, we can definitely get more population. But we're going to stay in this era for a little while, guys. Nobody's even selected a culture yet. There's no reason for us to move along. And remember, I wasn't say we're behind, but we have moved back into second place.
Nice.
And we're only behind the first place person by 100 points. So we really stepped it up in this here era as we've been getting stuff done. Alright, so let's just take a look and see what our notifications are about over here. We got that ransack, we're getting good population. So the Hittites became the Romans. We got that curiosity, which gave us the influence and the science. Okay, so being so aggressive has helped us out because we're getting those militarist stars. Also, we finished up our research over here. So remember, this got us holy days, libraries, and theaters. That library is going to be really helpful in our capital since we have such a high population there.
Now have. With 10 territories, you have built a city spanning more territory than your ancestors could have possibly imagined.
Okay, so what should we get next? Probably the mounted warfare, so we could upgrade our scouts.
Yeah.
To the horsemen. Because I think they can upgrade to that. So yeah, let's go and get the mounted warfare. Yeah, there's a lot of other good options, so these ones will take longer. Alright, so we're going to be finishing up this battle here. Just the one unit left. Let's see if we can do this without losing anybody. So we'll shoot him with the archer first. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We didn't do a lot of damage there, guys.
Didn't seem like much.
Yeah, all this is too risky, and it doesn't even kill him. I think it's too risky. You know what I think we should do? I think we should just get up on the hill and let them come after us. And if they don't come after us, then we can just sit on the hill and attack them. Let me see who does the worst in this battle. 25, 35. Okay, so he should be the one up on the hill then. So let's have this guy go over here. And then we'll have this guy go up here. Although he can't even get on the hill.
I can't reach.
Dang it. Well, at least they won't have the hill bonus. Go over there. Jeez, buddy. Alright, so that's not how I wanted that to go down, but at least he won't have the hill bonus. And it was close.
I can't tell what's going on.
We won without losing that unit, but yeah, they were really close to killing him. Alright, so we won the battle. We lost 2 of our units while killing 3 of hers. Her units were better, though, honestly. She lost a lot more there than we did, I feel. That was a big loss for her.
Maybe
I was
she
really
will
surprised.
learn her lesson.
I'm really surprised with how good her army was. That did not go the way we thought it was going to go. Oh, there's an army coming up behind us. So who is this? Is this just some horsemen here? Scout riders. So those scout riders were replaced by our Assyrian raiders. And so that's the reason why we never had those. It looks like we can't attack her, unfortunately. This turn. Yeah, nothing is letting us attack. Alright, so we'll just have to ride over here. Try and chase her down. Because she's just going to go set up another outpost here. We could also let her set up the outpost and then raid it. But I'm worried she'll establish it. I suppose we could set up our own outpost as well. But yeah, we got to chase this unit down. That's a priority. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. So they don't die.
It's like, why'd you go that way? They made it.
They made it to the coast. Alright. So that will be the end of today's episode. You see that many of our cities will be done here in a couple turns, getting their current buildings. So we'll get them constructing something else. And Assyria is 17 population right now. It just dwarfs the size of her cities. Or any other city on this continent. Yeah, I was going to invade her, but now we got to restore our armies, man. We're going to have to focus on building some more units. Because I don't think this is going to be enough for the city sieges.
Is that why she has such little population? Is she using them for units?
That's what I would assume. Yeah, I would assume she's been recruiting units. So I don't know what we're going to find here. Mm-hmm. Because is she just recruiting these scout riders and then they're riding off? Or is she building up an army? I don't know.
I need to take out her ponies.
With this army destroyed, I assume she's going to go into full military mode now. And so I assume we're going to find another army there on top of the city defenders, which is why I feel like we need 2 full-size armies to invade her with. And we only have 1. So we need to get these guys restored and then coming over here, maybe combining with them. We'll get rid of the scouts in there, and then attack with 2 full-size armies, and we should be able to take Thebes from her. So that's the plan, guys. Hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching.